Hey guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about police reports for the SRRV visa and how to get these documents that you're going to need. And everybody that I always help with SRRVs always has a problem with their police report. How do I get it? Where do I get it, Steve? Do I go to the sheriff's office? Do I go to the police department? Well, here's the easiest way to get it. When you're getting these documents for the Philippine Retirement Authority over here, an FBI report will do. Now, each state is different, so I can't tell you all 50 states where to go get your police report. It's just not something we can do in one video, okay? But you can go down, you can call your police station and ask them, how do I get a police report for me that has all my police records in there? Because you need all your police records. You can't just get a letter saying from your local police department saying, yeah, he's a guy in good standing. You actually need a police report, okay? So some of the states will do it through the police department. And if you can get a police report from your local police department, that works fine. But like I said, the best way to do it, in this way here, it has the whole country. It has your whole police record from the whole country, and it's from the FBI, okay? And you can get this document by going onto the FBI website, or you can go through one of the agencies that work with the FBI, which are actually quicker than the FBI, by the way. Some of them you can get within like a week or 2 weeks or something like that. And most of the time you have to go get fingerprinted at the local police department, and they're going to give you a card and you're going to get fingerprinted. You want to do 2 of those cards in case any of those fingerprints are smudged and they turn it away. So that way you have 2 sets of fingerprints going in to get your FBI report, okay? And the FBI report will work as your police report. It's the same thing. It's one and the same, okay? Now, like I said, there's agencies that do this. One used to be myfbireport.com. I know that company went out of business, but if you do myfbireport.com, all one word, okay, what happens is it brings you to their news site. And the news site confuses people from the Philippines because it starts with NBI, which is the equal to the Philippine FBI, but it's not a Philippine site. Okay, it's a United States site, and for some reason they called it MBI something or whatever it is. Okay, so just don't shoot the messenger. Okay, I'm just telling you the way it is, but it brings you to that site, and it's basically the same as myfbireport.com. I looked at it, it's all the same. It's a legit place. I've ordered a couple of FBI reports from them, okay? And they mailed them out to me within, I don't know, a week or 2 or something like that. But if you want to go directly to the FBI, you can download those documents and you can send them in with your fingerprints and all that stuff. It tells you follow it exactly the way it is. And remember this, guys. Here's the key to the police report thing, is that those are only good for 6 months. So they have to, when you come into the Philippines to do your SRRV visa here, those documents have to be within 6 months of the time that you get here. So if they're old or outdated, then they're no good. And also they're going to probably ask you for these to be apostilled. Okay, so you're going to have to get those apostilled too. Now the apostilling process is fairly quick. Okay, now we're going to get into the apostille process because that's a whole different shebang by itself, and it's a big mess. It's a hot mess because a lot of people get very confused by the apostilling process, and it can actually be simplified fairly easy. I'm going to try to simplify it as easy as I can in a different vlog on this, okay? But I did want to talk about this because the apostille is probably going to be needed unless you get some sort of waiver, which most people don't get waivers, okay? Unless you get some sort of waiver on this police report or something like that. And also, guys, if you have something on your police report, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get your visa. You want to talk to your agent, that you're going through. And I recommend Mary Rose Baranda, as I have always. And I'll put her information also in the description, okay? Don't write to me asking me, hey, Steve, I was arrested for a DUI or something like that. Ask Mary Rose these questions, okay? And make sure that if you're going to use Mary Rose, that you sign on with her. Ask her if you can have the document to sign that she's going to be your agent. And remember, guys, she doesn't charge you. She gets paid by the PRA from your application fee. Okay? All these other agents over here charge $500 to $1,000 on top of that usually. So I'm getting you a service basically done for free with the exception of the application fee. And if you go through the PRA, guys, and some people say it's easy or whatever to go through the PRA, why go through the PRA when you have a free agent? Okay, and I know some people out there say, well, I did it myself and it was really easy. Well, some people have a hard time with this, okay, because they're older or they have issues or whatever. So guys, please don't write that stuff in my comment section, okay? It's not easy for everybody. I went through it. I didn't find it that easy, okay? So don't be telling people that it's really easy to go through this process because it can be daunting for some, okay? And it unless you're, a master of paperwork, such as myself, and it was still hard for me to go through this and find out all the information that I needed, especially with the apostille process, I was lucky with that because I was able to get red ribboned when I got into the Philippines, and that's the same as an apostille here in the Philippines, but they no longer do that. So if you guys are from Australia or you're from Canada or something like that, your apostils are going to be very similar to the U.S. apostles. You're probably going to have to go through your provincial. If they're provincial documents, they're going to have to go through your province or whatever you guys have in your country. And if they're like federal documents or whatever your highest government is, I don't know if you guys call them federal or whatever up in Canada or in the UK or whatever, I don't know. So I'm just trying to get this right. There's two different types of documents. If you have states or provinces, those provinces are going to be like a state apostille. So in other words, if you got a pension from your province or whatever, you're going to go to the provincial place to get your apostilles done, okay? Just like you would a state in the U.S. You're going to go to the capital to get those things apostilled. But we're going to get into all this stuff because I know it's a real pain, and we're going to get into that in the vlog that I do on apostilling, because apostilling is a real pain, okay? And I'm going to break all that down for you guys and try to give you the best information I can possibly give. And I'm just going to give you like I said, right now we're talking about the police report. That is going to need apostilling, okay? So I just want to touch on that a little bit, but we are going to get into that really, really deep in the next video. Okay, guys? So go to myfbireport.com if you want to go to the agency. You can get it quicker. Follow all the directions on there. It'll take you to the other website, or you can go through other agencies. You can look up FBI report, and it'll tell you how to get it just by Googling it or whatever. But you can also go to the FBI website, and you can do it through there. It takes a little bit longer. It's slower. I don't recommend using them. I recommend using an agency. It's a little bit more, but you can expedite it and stuff like that, and it's fast. Okay, guys? So remember, we're going to be doing a vlog soon here on apostilling, and apostilling can be a pain. So we'll do that vlog next, and we will get that out as soon as possible, guys. And be sure to get your FBI report and call up your police department first and see if you can get it through there. That's the easiest and quickest way to get it, guys. But if you don't want to go through all that, and if they don't do it, then it's best to just go through, the FBI or one of their agents that also do it. Okay, guys? God bless. Take care.